He danced. He laughed. He conquered. Ronaldinho wasn't just a footballer, he was football itself. But behind the magic tricks, the goals, and that eternal smile, there are stories most fans have never heard. Today, we bring you 20 facts you didn't know about Ronaldinho. Get ready, because some will make you laugh, some will shock you, and some will make you miss him even more. Fact 1. 23 goals in one game. At just 13 years old, Ronaldinho scored 23 goals in a single match. The final score? 23-0. Every single goal was his. Defenders didn't know whether to laugh or cry. The Brazilian press immediately declared, "A star is born." Fact 2. Why he's called Ronaldinho. His real name is Ronaldo de Assis Moreira, but in Brazil, there was already one Ronaldo, the phenomenon, Ronaldo Nazario. So to avoid confusion, people called him Ronaldinho, literally, Little Ronaldo. Funny enough, he grew up to be anything but little on the world stage. Fact 3. Messi's first goal came from him. Lionel Messi's very first goal for Barcelona? The assist came from Ronaldinho, a perfect lobbed chip that Messi finished with a delicate touch. The two hugged, and without realizing it, the torch had been passed. One magician welcomed another. Fact 4. The Coca-Cola scandal. Ronaldinho once had a multi-million-dollar deal with Coca-Cola. But in 2012, during a press conference, he casually took a sip of Pepsi. The cameras caught it. The news spread. Coca-Cola terminated his contract instantly, worth almost $2 million a year. Millions gone for one sip. Fact 5. The prison tournament. In 2020, Ronaldinho was arrested in Paraguay for entering the country with a fake passport. The world couldn't believe it. How could the smiling genius end up behind bars? But even in prison, football followed him. He played in an inmate tournament. The prize? A roasted pig. Needless to say, Ronaldinho's team won. He scored 5 goals and assisted 6 in the final, alone. Fact 6. The street football master. Growing up in Porto Alegre, Ronaldinho learned to dribble barefoot on uneven streets. He once said, "If you can control a ball barefoot on concrete, you can control it anywhere." Every elastico, every trick, every no-look pass was born in those back alleys. Fact 7. He could have been a futsal star. Before fully committing to football, Ronaldinho was a futsal prodigy. The tight spaces, the heavy ball, the demand for quick thinking, it all shaped his style. When you watched him dribble past defenders, you weren't seeing a winger. You were seeing a futsal master on a bigger stage. Fact 8. He almost joined Manchester United. In 2003, Sir Alex Ferguson wanted Ronaldinho at Old Trafford. Talks advanced, shirts were prepared. But at the last moment, Barcelona swooped in with a better offer. United signed Cristiano Ronaldo instead. Imagine, Ronaldinho and CR7 in the same team. History might have looked very different. Fact 9. The night he destroyed Real Madrid. November 19, 2005. El Clásico at the Santiago Bernabéu. Ronaldinho didn't just play, he performed magic. He danced through Madrid's defense, scored twice, and left the stadium stunned. And then, something extraordinary happened. Real Madrid fans, famous for their hostility, stood up and applauded him. That night, Ronaldinho didn't just beat Real Madrid, he won their respect. Fact 10. First Brazil goal was a screamer. In 1999, he scored his debut goal for Brazil against Venezuela. A free kick from over 30 meters, bending into the top corner. Commentators called it a goal only video games could produce. Brazil had found their new magician. Fact 11. Ronaldinho, the musician. Football wasn't his only passion. Ronaldinho loves music, samba, pagode, and funk. He even recorded songs and appeared in music videos. At parties, he was often the one with a guitar, leading the rhythm. For him, football and music were two sides of the same coin. Joy. Fact 12. Ronaldinho in video games. He wasn't just on the pitch, he was on screens. Ronaldinho was the face of FIFA Street, and he graced the cover of FIFA 06. Millions of kids who never watched Barcelona still knew him through PlayStation. For an entire generation, Ronaldinho wasn't just a player, he was a cultural icon. Fact 13. The smile was his trademark. Teammates said he smiled all the time. Even in training, even when losing, even when exhausted. Ronaldinho once explained, "My style is about joy. If you're not smiling, you're not playing football." That smile wasn't just his trademark, it was his philosophy. Fact 14. He loved nightlife more than training. Ronaldinho was as famous for the nightclub as he was for the stadium. In Barcelona, stories spread of him staying out until dawn, then showing up to training with little sleep, and still outclassing everyone. One former teammate said, if he had treated his career like Cristiano, he'd be the greatest ever. But Ronaldinho wanted to live fact 15. He played for a Mexican club. Late in his career, he surprised the world by signing for Querétaro in Mexico. He was far from his prime, but fans didn't care. Every stadium was packed, just to see Ronaldinho touch the ball. Even overweight, even slower, he still made defenders fall with a single trick. Fact 16. He once almost signed for Blackburn Rovers. Yes, Blackburn Rovers. After winning the Ballon d'Or, there were rumors he could join the English club. Talks actually took place in 2011, but the move never happened. Imagine Ronaldinho on a cold, rainy night in Stoke. Football history dodged a strange twist. Fact 17. Only player with all 4 major titles. Ronaldinho is the only footballer in history to have won the World Cup, the Champions League, the Copa Libertadores, and the Ballon d'Or. No one else has ever achieved this combination. Not Messi, not Cristiano, only Ronaldinho. Fact 18. His best friend was his mom. Ronaldinho was extremely close to his mother, Dona Miguelina. She raised him after his father's early passing and became his biggest supporter. When she died in 2021 due to COVID-19 complications, Ronaldinho fell into deep sadness. The smile dimmed, and for the first time, the world saw Ronaldinho without joy. Fact 19. He once tricked the world. Remember that viral Nike ad where he juggled the ball off the crossbar again and again without it touching the ground? Millions believed it was real. In truth, it was edited. But the illusion worked, and it became the first YouTube video to ever reach 1 million views. Ronaldinho wasn't just a footballer. He was the internet's first football superstar. Fact 20. He made football beautiful again. Ronaldinho didn't just play to win, he played to entertain. Elasticos, no-look passes, juggling in the middle of matches. He made football a stage. For a few years, he reminded the world that football isn't only about tactics, goals, and trophies. It's about joy. It's about magic. It's about making people fall in love with the game again. Ronaldinho's story isn't just about numbers or medals. It's about joy, about freedom, about making millions smile. Because when Ronaldinho was on the ball, football wasn't just a sport, it was happiness.